your ultimate diversion. Especially with the ultimate, you get the surprise pick with the Bane as well. You teleport this Bane with you, and maybe the Rafaela along with the Hylos. You invade the jungle of the Yi Jin. Maybe try to find an opening where the Estes will not be present, so that the overall bubble that if the Todak wants to have will be shut down. So maybe that's a win condition for the side of Evos.
Well, it's about execution. It's about making sure you make that statement here. It's going about Todak versus Evos SG in game number 3. The real question here, Miracle, you know what I'm going to say. Come on.
I do, but I'm not going to fall into it. It's going to be actually Moon. Wait a minute. So low in the early stages by JPL on that Rafaela, man. This guy just so insane in the early game, but most of it coming from the damage from Sayla.
Yep. He's finding this initial engagement. The yin-yang reaction is going well onto Chico. He might be in some trouble. JPL is going to flicker for him. Cyclone Eye is going to get him out of that situation, but Yums is at level 2, so he can't start topping off the health of Chico, guys. He might need a little bit of help on this one, or wait, does he still have it? Yes, he still has Retribution.
Wait a minute.
He could still make it work. He can kite this out, right?
Yeah, pretty sure he can.
Nope, he cannot. He cannot. He has to defend it. It's fine. It's fine. Relax. It's okay. It's okay. Orange Buff isn't going to kill him. We're not going to see it just today.
Oh my god, but that's already so huge for the Bane. Look at how 600 gold just based on that. And this is not what you want to do against the Bane. Yi Jin, if you're not able to scale properly, it is going to be a huge problem. You need that 2-item power spike.
Expended his Retribution as well.
Yes, exactly.
Which is a lot of mistakes coming up from Todak, but it was actually forced error as Evos SG fast cleared the mid lane and then put Sayla in that position where he can land the passive. So that's amazing coming up from Evos SG, and they continue to poke.
This is a really good match here as we're seeing Sayla now feeling very comfortable on this low E. For me, he's trying to get Potato off of the core ball so far. Actually, Cyclone's Eye away from and hops over in a matter of fact the deadly catch, but Potato still able to collapse onto that wave. Turtle now in their possession, but the rest of Todak members, they're going to have to play this slow. Vertical jungling has been enabled for Chiku.
Gold lane, Lapu-Lapu coming up from Todak. Obviously, Adamir is going to have a good time in the early stages, but eventually, if the ultimate is available, that Lapu-Lapu can pose a kill threat against that Brody. If they do want to play this with the Kagura, they can apply the pressure into the gold lane.
Remember, the passion is made possible by the Singapore Tourism Board as that turtle is going to be slain down here. Todak going to be rotating up towards the other side of the map. Now, in spite of what we've just saw so far, Evos SG, are they going to press their advantage by invading the jungle, especially once again, they've got the level advantage. Why not?
Yeah, that's what they need to look for here. That's the whole point of picking the high-lows in that top side. You want to just keep on pressuring that top side, and exactly with the Luoyi as well. Ooh, very close.
Very close indeed. Lethal Wander going to be contested once again. It's a 4v4, but again, they don't really want to fully commit to this. Unfortunately for Chiku, he has caught up in levels, but it might not be enough here. Still a level down on Potato. Sayla doing a good job damaging Moon and keeping Yums in lane.
I wonder for Todak, since the second turtle means that you also have the ultimate on your roamer, which in this case is the Estes, it kind of makes me feel that Todak wants to fight in that second turtle. They can't keep on giving free turtles to Evos SG because Bane, if he snowballs correctly, the turrets are gonna fall down, and you don't want to give that turtle buff to this Potato Bane because eventually they are gonna be pushing.
Okay, right now, honestly, this is what I want to see from Evos SG. Just keep on pressuring the inside of the junglers, jungle, maybe even more than this, right? The Luoyi is going to be so easy for them to get pressure done, but I feel like they're not utilizing this as much as they should.
Well, I mean, yes and no, because right now, if we're looking at Gear's position, he's currently level 6. And Formaze earlier was not. You can see there is a slight EXP lead in Gear's favor here. Chiku actually coming in to try and punish Gear so far. He needs to make it out of there. He still has the flicker, but so far, you're seeing the Luoyi rotation coming on in. Can they pull through? No, they don't take it. Sayla is walking up to give him that disengage, but you can see how tanky Hylos is already. JPL does open up the map, but Todak stick together, making sure they have that first rotation, even calling up Adamir for their aid. Turtle now up.
This was the pick that we actually talked about. Because of that tankiness, because of that disengage potential, Evos SG will have so much room to play for. Those were a lot of resources burnt just to get him Low.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, Moon using the Yin Yang overturn, getting punished by Sayla. Doesn't even get any value out of it. Sayla is doing a great job controlling this mid lane, and even Gear joining in on the fight. But you can tell Chiku has no part of this. He just wants to focus on his farm.
Red team has slain the
And the turtle easily taken by Evos SG. This is scary now for Todak. Fortunately, Chico guys will have a great play. At least the trade-off. He's gonna get the orange buff, and it gives him 1 minute and 30 seconds of an advantage over Potato.
Well, speaking of advantages here, as Momo's going to be using the Rage Blade to get on out and not get locked down by the Deadly Catch. They clear up their bottom side. They don't give on any objectives. It's a slow roll. It feels very different from the past couple of games here because Evos SG feel like they are in complete control.
This is definitely what Evos SG wants, and this is really what gave them so many victories in the group stages as well as in the start of the playoffs of M3 World Championship, and this is their identity. So far, they have been on track.
Now here comes the play as Momo once again coming in as the bravest warrior as he tries to clear up the lane. Adamir's punishing him so far. Oh, wait, no. The turnaround, the Deadly Catch comes not through. It should be the Torn Part Memories who takes him out. First blood going over to Evos SG. Cool, calm, and calculated as they always are.
Man, Evos SG, this is the way they want to play right now. They're just going to go for the sieges, for the pickoffs on the map, but now it's time to look at the items here, Wolf.
Yep. Dreaded Armor picked up by Momo. This is perfect against the physical damage component of Evos SG, but they badly need anti-heal now. Specifically because Evos SG will be running this sustain play coming out from the Rafaela and all of the shields that they get from their spells. But Gear already be able to get a push. This is why the Hylos has got a definite advantage over the Esmeralda.
Not just that, even if they go for a full-on trade, I feel like the Hylos will get the dub. If you go for the clear, it's okay. If you go for the engages, it's really good. Disengages as well. It's just such a complete hero. And now, like, Evos SG, again, Moon is going for JPL, but that's definitely not the right target. Even if he gets the kill, it's not going to be worth it because this.
Yup, it's going to be Formaze who's going to get targeted here. No! Yums manages to save Formaze just in time. The Torn Apart Memories about to rip open his dreams here as JPL as well as Potato hovering for position on towards this turtle side. Wait, teleport, what is it? Exactly, yes! They find it into the orange pop jungle. They find Yums take him out with the yin-yang reaction. Quick follow-ups and great control. This is the rhythm we were talking about.
The rhythm as well from JPL. He positioned himself in a bush where he will see Todak, then get the poke, eventually forcing that ultimate from the Estes. Then with the teleport coming out from Sayla, they just got the turtle as they found the kill onto Yums. This rhythm from Evos SG, they're looking as if they're dancing to this to their tune.
Here comes Gear once again, getting the lockdown onto Chiku. Guys, no Holy Baptism coming in from JPL just yet. Patiently holding his ultimate as Formaze looks for space to give. Moon, he is getting chunked out here. He is falling behind to Sayla, who is a level up on him.
It's honestly just a really a beautifully orchestrated fight there by Evos SG. The setup that they need was just so well planned. Right? Oh my goodness!
Whoa! He almost blew his face open there in through the mid lane. Sayla, again, we are really seeing him really find his motion into the game so far. But now JPL opening up the map so far. Are we going to see initial engagement? Nope.
Yes.
Moon. They are teleporting right into the brush. Moon doesn't realize it. They've outplayed it again. They've caught them off. Sayla with these fast diversions. It's working out so well. And even Chiku losing out his 1v1 against Adamir. Momo is coming in to look for some kind of retribution, but the Holy Baptism stops him right in his track. Deadly Catch is going to end his life. That's going to be a 3-for-0 trade in favor of Evos SG. Star Moon, he's trying to make the turnaround, but no. Gear matches the rotation. Well done for Evos SG.
Still Todak not on the board, and the fact of the matter is Evos SG, they just have the better setup overall for these fights. They're always in the position where the mid lane is clear, the top side is clear. They're able to open up the map so well with that Lo Yi diversion. But the fact of I think Chiku, he's not using the Mountain Chakra at the right time, right? He's just popping it randomly at some time, just opening up the map for no reason. There's no moment, like, it's not the right moment, I feel like, to be using that Mountain Chakra.
Well, honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you. Even if they're using the Mountain Chakra to try and figure out where this diversion is, like, the timings of these diversions are rather odd.
That's right. Because of the fact that Evos SG are always successful with pokes. You can see Sayla just popping out the dispersion as well as the rotation so that you get the stun.
Almost initiating that play. Rage Bait getting on to Adamir's side. Deadly Catch is hopped over immediately as Momo is forced to move back. But Jubes is holding on, but Formaze cannot seem to get past JPL, and as well as Sayla Gear waiting in the brush for his time to collapse onto anyone. He can tank all the damage in the world, but Chiku making the play on that bot side, cracks open the tier 1 for himself. This is going to be very, very dangerous for both teams. Nobody wanting to commit more than this.
Let's see what happens here, right? Because both of the teams right now, it seems like Evos SG will have a slight advantage considering that Todak has used most of their ultimates, but now it's all back off.
The play here, the diversion into the tri-brush side, but JPL ends up right outside the tri-brush. Unlucky as the punishment comes in. Moon, he tries his best with the yin-yang overturn, but a quick turnaround by Sayla's side. Evos initiate the fight here as Momo trying to hold on to his own. He goes down straight away. This gear is way too tanky for him to hold on. The bounce from the crab claw off of Formaze's head. He goes down next. It's a 4-for-0 trade. Once again, Evos SG looking clean.
Looking clean with that initiation coming out from Sayla's diversion as they have found the jump on Adamir. Chico, guys, unfortunately jump forward against Evos SG because he kind of feels that they have the advantages. The Lord will be taken by Evos SG. Unfortunately, when Adamir jumped into Chico, guys, Yumes was not in range to pop the heal. That's why Evos SG was able to burst him down. Then eventually Adamir just played it so poking in and out of the fight so that eventually he's gonna deal more damage to the members of Todak. This is why they first picked the Brody. Surely it's not a clean 100% win for this Brody or Adamir, but that play just showed us how good he is at this hero.
And man, you gotta talk about how Evos SG are again utilizing this Lo Yi to a very, very high level. Sayla coming in, performing at a very high level again for his team, and look at how they play these team fights again. Just so much setup on the board. They use the Deadly Catch in such a good way by zoning all the members away and using it at the right time. Do you see when Potato uses these ultimates in these fights? Always disengaging, peeling for his main carry, Adamir.
Yep, but now look, Chiku is pushing down on towards bottom side, and you can also see Formaze holding up mid, but now Evos SG gonna bank it on this Lord to open up and crack it. They've got it. The Deadly Catch is already out. Lord is gonna be walking on through. They notice what's going on in Chiku. Oh my goodness, Moon is pulling it towards the second inhibitor to get away from the crystal, but that might not necessarily be the play here as Evos SG, they're not going to commit any more than this. They slow roll, and here we go. Moon comes in. He doesn't commit to the yin-yang overturn, but baits out Sayla's spells. No rotation or dispersion. Formaze now on the run as Evos SG wants to get his head. Even Chiku waiting in the wakes, hopefully to catch somebody else off. Adamir's got to be careful as the Glorious Pathway comes up with a Deadly Catch once again. They're going to crack open another inhibitor. Gear stands tall, and he will not move. Here we go. It's the initial engagement. Momo is not going to be enough as Formaze finds 4 on the falling star movement. It doesn't matter as Momo already goes down. Chiku tries to make a place. He takes out Potato. It's a double kill so far as they push forward. Gear looking for any opportunities, but Sayla having enough time of his life. Formaze cannot peel him off. It's a 3v1. Well played as a 3-for-2 trade in favor of Evos SG.
Sayla, this man, dude, you can see the positioning on his man, and Adamir goes in for that stun.
He's so bold.
Oh my god.
They're gonna look to end it here.
Match
Yumes
point.
and Moon can't do anything. The hosted nation comes out strong in game 3. GG. Well played to Evos SG.
It's all about Sayla. That game was all about Sayla. The diversions, the early game pressure, the team fight